Sarah, wake up. Sarah Good.
Oh, Majesty, coming. Tituba, he's here. His Majesty come.
Go to the north cell. This place is wanted now.
That don't look to me like His Majesty. Look to me like the Marshal.
Get along with you now. Clear this. Come along.
Oh, no, he coming for me. I going home.
That's not Satan. Just a poor old cow with a hat full of milk. Come along now. Out with you.
Take me home, devil. Take me home. Tell him I'm going, Tituba. Now you can call him Sarah Good is going too.
Good morning, Excellency.
Where is Mr. Paris?
I'll fetch him.
Marshal, when did Reverend Hale arrive?
It were toward midnight, I think.
That is he about here?
He goes among them that will hang, sir, and he prays with them, sits with Goody Nurse now, and Mr. Paris with him.
Indeed, that man have no authority to enter here, Marshal. Why have you let him in?
Why, Mr. Paris command me, sir. I cannot deny him.
Are you drunk, Marshal?
No, sir. It is a bitter night, and I have no fire here. Danforth, fetch Mr. Paris. Sir.
There's a prodigious stench in this place.
I have only now cleared the people out for you.
Beware hard drink, Marshal.
Sir. Let you question Hale, Excellency. I should not be surprised he have been preaching in Andover lately.
We'll come to that. Speak nothing of Andover. Paris prays that that's strange.
Excellency, I wonder if it be wise to let Mr. Paris so continuously with the prisoners. I think sometimes the man has a mad look these days.
Mad?
I met him yesterday coming out of his house, and I bid him good morning, and he wept and went his way. I think it is not well the village sees him so unsteady.
Perhaps we have some sorrow. I think it be the cows, sir. Cows? There be so many cows wandering the high roads. Now their masters are in jails, and much disagreement who they will belong to now. I know Mr. Paris be arguing with farmers all yesterday. There is great contention, sir, about the cows. Contention make him weep, sir. It were always a man that weep for contention.
Oh, good morning, sir. Thank you for coming. I beg your pardon waking so early. Good morning, Judge Hawthorne.
Reverend Hale have no right to enter this.
Excellency, a moment. Do you leave him alone with the prisoners?
What's his business here?
Excellency, hear me. It is a providence Reverend Hale has returned to bring Rebecca Nurse to God.
He bids her confess?
Hear me. Rebecca have not given me a word this 3 months since she came. Now she sits with him, and her sister Martha Corey, and 2 or 3 others, and he pleads with them, confess their crimes, and save their lives.
Why, this is indeed a providence. They soften.
Not yet. But I thought to summon you, sir, that we might think on whether it be wise not to. I thought you had a question to put, sir, and I hope you will not.
Mr. Paris be plain. What troubles you?
There is news, sir, that the court must reckon with. My niece, sir, my niece. I believe that she has vanished.
Vanished?
I had thought to advise you earlier in the week, but...
Why? How long is she gone?
This is the 3rd night. You see, sir, she told me that she might stay a night with Mercy Lewis, and next day when she does not return, I send Mr. Lewis to inquire. Mercy told him she would sleep in my house for a night.
They're both gone?
They are, sir.
I will send a party for them. Where may they be?
Excellency, I think they are aboard a ship. My daughter tells me how she heard them speaking of ships last week, and tonight I discover my strongbox is broke into.
She have robbed you?
31 pound is gone. I am penniless.
Mr. Paris, you are a brainless man.
Excellency, it profit nothing you should blame me. I cannot think they would run off except they fear to keep Salem any more. Mark it, sir. Abigail had close knowledge of the town, and since the news of Andover has broken here.
And Andover is remedied. The court returns there on Friday and will resume examinations.
I am sure of it, sir, but the rumor here speaks rebellion in Andover, and it...
There is no rebellion in Andover.
I tell you what is said here, sir. Andover have thrown up the court, they say, and they will have no part of witchcraft. There be a fraction here, feeding on that news, and I tell you, sir, I fear there will be a riot here. Riot? Why at every execution I have seen naught but high satisfaction in the town. Judge Hathorne. It were another sort that hanged till now. Rebecca nurses no Bridget that lived 3 years with Bishop before she married him. John Proctor is not Isaac Ward that drank his family to ruin. I would to God if it were not easy so, Excellency, but these people have great weight jet in the town. Let Rebecca stand upon the gibbet and send up some righteous prayer, and I'll fear that she'll wake a vengeance on you. Excellency, she is condemned a witch. The court have.
How do you propose then?
Excellency, I would postpone these hangings for a time.
There will be no postponement.
Now Mr. Hale's returned, there is hope. I think, for if he brings even one of these to God, that confession surely damns the others in the public eye, and none may doubt more than they are all linked to hell. This way, unconfessed and claiming innocence, doubts are multiplied, many honest people will weep for them, and our good purposes lost in their tears.
Give me the list.
It cannot be forgot, sir, that when I am summoned the congregation for John Proctor's excommunication, there are hardly 30 people come to hear it, that speak of discontent, I think, and...
There will be no postponement.
Excellency.
Now, sir, which of these in your opinion may be brought to God? I will myself strive with him till dawn.
There is no sufficient time till dawn.
I shall do my utmost. Which of them do you have hope for?
Excellency, a dagger.
What do you say?
Tonight, when I opened my door to leave my house, a dagger clattered on the ground. You cannot hang this sort. There is danger for me. I dare not step outside at night.
Accept my congratulations, Reverend Hale. We are gladdened to see your return. You return to your good work. You must pardon them. They will not budge. You misunderstand, sir. I cannot pardon these when 12 are already hanged for the same crime. It is not just.
Rebecca will not confess.
The sun will rise in a few minutes, Excellency. I must have more time. Now hear me. Beguile yourselves no more. I will not receive a single plea for pardon or postponement. Them that will not confess will hang. 12 are already executed. The names of these 7 are given out, and the village expects to see them die this morning. Postponement now speaks of floundering on my part. Reprieve or pardon must cast doubt upon the guilt of them that died till now. While I speak God's law, I will not crack its voice with whimpering. If retaliation is your fear, know this: I should hang 10,000 that dared to rise against the law, and an ocean of salt tears would not melt the resolution of the statutes. Now draw yourselves up like men, and help me as you are bound by heaven to do. Have you spoken with them all, Mr. Hale? All but Proctor. He is in the dungeon. What's Proctor's way now?
He sits like some great bird. You'd not know he lived, except he will take food from time to time.
His wife must be well with child now.
She is, sir.
What think you, Mr. Paris? Have you closer knowledge of this man? Might her presence soften him?
It is possible, sir. He have not laid his eyes on her these 3 months. I should summon her.
Is he yet adamant? He has he struck at you again?
He cannot, sir. He is chained to the wall now.
Fetch Goody Proctor to me. Then let you bring him up.
Ay, sir.
Excellency, if you postpone a week and publish to the town that you are striving for their confessions, that speak mercy on your part, not faltering. Mr. Hale, as God has have not empowered me, like Joshua, to stop the sun from rising, so I cannot withhold from them the perfection of their punishment. If you think God wills you to raise rebellion, Mr. Danforth, you are mistaken. You have heard rebellion spoke in the town? Excellency, there are orphans wandering from house to house, abandoned cattle, bellow on the high roads. The stink of rotting crops hangs everywhere, and no man knows when the harlot's cry will end his life. And you wonder yet if rebellion spoke? Better you should marvel how they do not burn your province. Mr. Hale, have you preached in Andover this month? Thank God you have no need for me in Andover. You baffle me, sir. Why have you returned here? Why is it all simple? I come to do the devil's work. I come to counsel Christians they should belly themselves. There is blood on my head. Can you not see the blood on my head?
Hush.
Goody Proctor, I hope you are hearty. I am yet 6 months before my time. Pray be at your ease. We come not for your life. We, Mr. Hale, will you speak with the women? Goody Proctor, your husband is marked to hang this morning. I have heard it. You do. You know, do you not, that I have no connection with the court. I come of my own, Goody Proctor. I would save your husband's life, for if he is taken, I count myself, high murderer. Do you understand me? What do you want of me? Goody Proctor, I have gone this 3 month, like our Lord, into the wilderness. I have sought a Christian way for damnations, doubled on our minister who counsels men to lie.
It is no lie. You cannot speak of lies.
It is a lie. They are innocent. I'll hear no more of that. Let me not mistake your duty as I mistook my own. I came into this village with a bridge groom to his beloved, bearing gifts of high rebellion. The very crowns of holy law I brought, and what touched with my bright confidence it died. And where I turned the eye of my great faith, blood flowed up. Beware, Goody Proctor, cleave to no faith when faith brings blood. It is mistaken law that leads you to sacrifice. Life, women, life is God's most precious gift. No principle, however glorious, may satisfy the taking of it. I beg you, women, prevail upon your husband to confess. Let him give his lie. Quail not before God's judgment in this, for it may well be God damns a liar, less than he that throws his life away for pride. Will you plead with him? I cannot think he will listen to another. I think that be the devil argument. Women, before the laws of God we are as swine. We cannot read his will. I cannot dispute with you, sir. I still lack learning for it. Goody Proctor, you are not summoned here for disputation. But there no wifely tenderness within you. He will die with the sunrise, your husband. Do you understand it? What say you? Will you contend him for it? Are you stone? I will tell you, true women. Had I no other proof of your unnatural life, your dry eyes now would be sufficient evidence of what you delivered up your soul to hell. A very ape would weep at such calamity. Have the devil dried up the tear of pity in you? Take her out. It profit nothing. She should speak to him. Let me speak with him, Excellency.
You'll strive with him.
Will you plead for his confession, or will you not? I promise nothing. Let me speak with him. Pray, I leave them, Excellency. Mr. Proctor, you have been notified, have you not? I see light in the sky. Mister, let you counsel with your wife, and may God help you turn your back. Oh, hell. Excellency, let.
If you desire a cup of cider, Mr. Proctor, I am sure God lead you now. The child.
It shows.
There is no word of the boys?
They're well. Rebecca's Samuel keeps them.
You have not seen them?
I have not.
You are a marvel, Elizabeth.
You have been tortured?
They come for my life now.
I know it.
None have yet confessed?
There be many confessed.
Who are they?
There be 100 or more. They say Goody Ballard is one. Isaiah Goodkind is one. There be many.
Rebecca?
Not Rebecca. She is 1 foot in heaven now. Not may hurt her more.
And Giles?
You have not heard of it?
I hear nothing where I am kept.
Giles is dead.
When we were hanged?
He were not hanged. He would not answer a or nay to his indictment. For if he denied the charge, they'd hang him surely. The auction out his property. So he stand mute, and died Christian under the law. And so his sons will have his farm. It is the law that he could not be condemned a wizard without he answer the indictment, a or nay.
Then how does he die?
They press him, John.
Press?
Great stones they lay upon his chest until he plead a or nay. Then he give them but 2 words, more weight, and died.
More weight.
It were a fearsome man, Giles Corey.
I have been thinking I would confess to them, Elizabeth. What say you, if I give them that?
I cannot judge you, John.
What would you have me do?
As you will, I would have it. I want your living, John, that's sure.
Giles' wife, have she confessed?
She will not.
It is a pretense, Elizabeth.
What is?
I cannot mount the gibbet like a saint. It is a fraud. Am not that man. My honesty is broke. Elizabeth, I am no good man. Nothing spoiled by giving them this lie that were not rotten long before.